Working on my 95 Chevy K1500 today. Got a couple things I wanted to do. I got some new wiper arms here and a new wiper motor. While driving down the road, my wipers like to move around and they'll be up as high as here on the windshield. It's kind of annoying. So I got a couple things from Rock Auto. These are the two part numbers for the wiper arms. This is the part number for the wiper motor. You really only need a Phillips head, a flathead, which you technically don't need a flathead. It's just to get this connector off here, and a 10mm, which there's 3 bolts I believe that hold this motor on. But you need to take this cowl off first. That's what you need the Phillips head for. There should be I think 2 on this side that'll take this small section off, and then 4 that'll take the longer section off, and you'll be able to see the linkages in there. And I believe there's 2 clamps for the linkage arms, and I will show you that whenever I get there. But normally whenever you do this, you want to try and mark your windshield where your arm was, so you put it back the right spot. But it's the only clean spot on my windshield, so I'm not going to mark it. You normally mark with masking tape or something. So I'm going to take the cowl off, take the wiper arms off, and then I'll show you inside there. Basically what you'll do is you'll lift the arm up all the way, get your Phillips head, slide that up, and mine was a real big pain. I had to pry on it a bunch. But that's all there is. I'm sure some anti-seize or something in there probably wouldn't hurt. I kind of gouged it up a little bit trying to pry, but got that up. I'll do the same with the other side and get the cowl off. So on each edge of the cowl, there's a small piece. There's one on the passenger side, has 1 screw that holds it in, one on the driver's side. With the hood up, makes it infinitely easier to remove it. I think you have to, I think you can get to the screw with the hood down, or with the hood up, but I think it's easier with the hood down. And then, so that's 1 screw on each side. You take the 2 end cowls off. Looks like mine is missing something on the larger cowl, but there's 2 smaller screws there. And then there'll be 4 screws along the top there that you have to undo. And then same on this side, there's 2 of them, which you can see my one right there is no longer in there, so I'll take those off. And with all those screws undone, the cowl is now free, and you'll have the tubing for the wipers, or the washer spray. You should be able to just pull it out of this one. And let me see if I can do that. Just needed to give it a twist while spinning or pulling, and your cowl should be able to come off. And then in here, you'll want to take loose. You don't have to remove them completely, but you'll take all 4 of those. Should be 10mm nuts loose there, and you'll be able to slide off your wiper arm. And then that's just the back side of the motor there. And then these 3 10mm nuts with an extension. You'll be able to remove those 3, pull this tab out, and then you can remove, or break that. Awesome. And so all I need to do is loosen those up, pull them out, and remove those. With those again, just use your thumb and just loose, drop it right on the windshield. should pop right there. I removed all 3 of those bolts. Got my linkages removed. This should just pop out. I have extra wiring here, but move it towards the driver's side a little bit because of how it's sitting in there. And that's all there is to it. Now you get your new one wherever you set it at. Oh, it's in the box. New one will go in the same way, just opposite. Everything should match up just fine. I'm going to add a little bit of either penetrating grease or some white lithium grease onto this, just so it's lubricated, because those look nasty. And hopefully everything works good, but I'll throw it all in there, put the linkage back on and everything, and see if it works. Interesting thing I just found out. The new grommets, or whatever the hell you want to call these, are significantly larger than the old ones. This is the old motor here. There's the old one, and there's the new one. So the issue I'm having is they didn't give me new bolts. So in the old one, with the bolt in it, fits fine. Everything's good. And obviously with the new one, not fine. And that ain't gonna work. So, and this is how it was in there for it to go this way, which definitely wouldn't work, because it just pushed the grommet out and left the bolts attached to my firewall there, and the motor fell off. So what I'm going to do is take all the old grommets and spacers there and put them on the new motor, because I like that a lot better. So let me do that. And when you mess up like I do, you get to take it back apart because you forgot about your wipers or your washer pump. So you get to take it back apart for the 3rd time and put that little stupid thing back in there and put it back together, and kind of hope that however you have that lined up, it's pretty close to the original. We'll find out. And I've got everything bolted back in. Got it connected. Verified that that was tight. Greased up the linkage, made sure it was tight. Put the washer hose back on. Made sure all this crap was on. It's a little bit off. I think my motor was off to begin with, so this is fine. Made sure that these are all tight. I did put some anti-seize in there. So now I'm going to see if they work. I hope it does. That'd be nice. Beautiful. Just put some washer fluid in. Works great. Awesome. One of the reasons for replacing it was, as I was driving, which I'll find out if it does or not, my wiper arms would slowly go up, and if it was raining or anything, or just misting out, then, and I would only just use the mist function on it, whenever they came back down to home, they would actually be sitting up like this, just right in the way. And it was very annoying. And the other thing was, I don't think the arms were pushing down enough, which my windshield's very dirty now, but I don't think they were pushing down enough for my wipers to really clean off the windshield. So that's why I replaced the arms. There is 2 different part numbers. I don't know why, because they both look exactly the same. They're the exact same lengths, at least it looks like to me. They both go on the exact same way. There's nothing special about either one, but I put them on the way that they are. And on Rock Auto, one side was like 15 bucks and the other side was like 25 bucks. So I don't know why they're different, but it's all done. And now I can put all my crap up and I'm happy. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. I'll try and answer everything I can.